We are confident that weapons were loaded onto that vessel.
Ask yourself, what kind of ambassador is this man making such serious accusations without any evidence? I commend South Africa for standing up to this bully and not backing down.
Hello and welcome to the channel. The US ambassador to South Africa has resigned. He announced this and South Africans were excited. Let's take a look at why, and also what does this mean to South Africa going forward. Please give this video a thumbs up as we unpack further.
Ambassador Ruben Brigady has admitted to crossing a line and obediently apologized for spreading lies about SA, after saying that he's betting his life that South Africa supplied Russia with weapons. But my friends, isn't the damage already done? And I think that it's time for all other BRICS partners to invest in South Africa's energy grid to help them tackle the ever-growing problem of load shedding, to ensure their future position as Africa's powerhouse.
This gentleman, Ruben, was the most controversial ambassador South Africa has ever had with the US. So he was deployed by the Joe Biden administration to South Africa, and he started his tenure in 2022, and it was in 2023 where he came with the bombshell that South Africa was allegedly supplying arms to Russia. He put claims, and he even had details that no, there is a vessel that has docked in Simonstown, and that is where the weapons are being loaded and they are heading to Russia. And it was at that time that Cyril Ramaphosa had to put together a committee, and that committee then investigated and found out that no, that was not a ship to Russia, but rather it was to United Arab Emirates. Right, so his allegations that that ship actually landed in Simonstown and it was loading arms. It just indicated that the South African Defence Force were involved in supplying these arms, and not that it was just a normal sale, as South Africa does produce arms. If it comes from the Navy base, it suggests that something hush-hush was happening, and South Africa had to blow out fires. Our rand took a tank, and besides that, it just gave such a bad taste and reputational damage to the South African name. He did come back and eventually apologize after his accusations were found to be baseless. But the relations were already marred by then, and there were various calls by politicians and the SACP who just asked that can he just please be expelled? Can he just leave? But he could not just be expelled because there are diplomatic protections that they enjoy as officers of a government. Right. So what are your thoughts on his resignation? Basically, he is just leaving. He did say that in his statement that his resignation will be effective in January 2025 as he makes way for the new ambassador to come in, who will now be appointed by the incoming administration from Trump. And he was from the other administration, so his tenure has basically ended. I don't know why he had to call it a resignation. He could have just said his term has ended, Moss. That's not really a resignation. I don't know how it works with these officers. Let me know why he had to call it an administration instead of saying his tenure has ended. Yeah, what are your thoughts on him leaving? And do you think that he was actually part of a spy operation? Because how did he get that information? At the time, nobody questioned the source, and DA, they ran with this information. They were heckling Cyril Ramaphosa to tell us what is going on. And it was really a shock actually to all South Africa that is very, very inhumane to be supplying arms to a Russia who is bigger to a smaller Ukraine, All right. Let me know what your comments are. Are you excited that he is leaving? And what will happen to the projects that he was he was leading in South Africa, such as the AGOA, which is the free trade that benefits South Africa a lot. They do have also other programs that they are funding for HIV and AIDS in terms of education and research. So we hope that those will continue with the new administrations, and even more will come out, and hopefully they will start on a clean slate with trust being involved, because this gentleman went straight to the White House without even notifying South African authorities of what they suspect. Anyway, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you so much for watching.